Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are discussing the some best paragraph in the book Power of Your Subconscious Mind, and I have found this focused attention in this book. I think this is about how your subconscious remove mental blocks, and it goes like Bob understood that his conscious mind was like a camera, so he used no effort. There was no mental struggle. He quietly adjusted his thoughts and focused his attention on the scene before him until he gradually identified with the picture. He became absorbed in the mental atmosphere, repeating the mental movie frequently. There was no room for doubt that a healing would follow. When there was any temptation to drink, he would switch his imagination from thoughts of drinking to the feeling of being at home with his family. He was successful because he confidently expected to experience the picture he was developing in his mind. Today he is sober, reunited with his family, successful in his career, and radiantly happy. She had a zinc was following her. For the last 3 months, I have been running into one roadblock after another. I really think I have got zinc following me. Ruth B was founder of firm that handles billing and record keeping firm professional. Her company was successful at first, but something changed. I don't get it, she told me. Suddenly it was if all the doors that were opening to me are jammed shut. Time after time, I bring potential clients right to the point of signing on the dotted line. Then, at the 11th hour, they back out. What's going on? How long have you had this problem? I asked. Like I asked, about 3 months, she replied, since the middle of April. Curious, I asked, what make you so sure about the date? Did anything in particular happen then? She scowled. You better believe it. I was making a pitch to a certain orthodontist. I am going to say his name, but if your kid has braces, you probably know him. I laid it all out. I showed him how much time and effort and money he would save if my outfit handled all his clerical schoolwork. He saw the scene of it and made a verbal commitment that when I mailed him the contract, first he installed, then he backed out. And after that, I probed. It started happening over and over. Ruth said for a moment she covered her eyes. I am jinxed. There is no other explanation. Okay, find out the meaning of jinx, J-I-N-X-C-D in the comment. Yes, there is, I told her. I explained that her irritation and resentment toward the orthodontist had given her a subconscious belief that other prospective client would also back out on her. This belief set up pattern of frustration, hostility, and obstacle. She gradually built up in her mind an expectation of the last minute cancellation. One of this was impressed upon her subconscious mind. It began to bring out the conditions she dreaded, and each successful failure strengthened the conviction that she was doomed to fail. She had established a vicious circle. As we continued to talk, we began to see that trouble was in her own mind. She realized that the cure was to change her mental attitude. She began to meditate in this manner. I realize I am one with infinite intelligence of my subconscious mind, which knows no obstacle, difficulty, or delay. I live in the joyous expectancy of the best. My deeper mind responds to my thoughts. I know that the work of infinite power of my subconscious cannot be hindered. Infinite intelligence always finishes successfully whatever it begins. Creative wisdom works through me, bringing all my plans and purpose to completion. Whatever I start, I bring to successful conclusion. My aim in life is to give wonderful service, and all those whom I contact are blessed by what I have to offer. All my work come to full fruition in divine order. She repeated this prayer morning before going to call on her customer. She also prayed each night before going to sleep. In a short time, she had established a new habit pattern in her subconscious mind. Soon, she was once again successful in convincing prospective clients to sign up with her company. All thought of being the victim of zinc was forgotten. How much do you want that? What you want? A young man asked Socrates about how he could get wisdom. Come with me, Socrates replied. He took the lad to the river and soaked his head underwater. He held it there until the boy struggled for a year, then let him go. Once the boy regained his composure, Socrates asked him, "What did you desire most when your head was underwater?" "I wanted air," the boy told him. Socrates nodded slowly. "When you want wisdom as much as you wanted air, when you are immersed in the water," he said, "you will receive it. In the same way, you have an intense, sincere desire to overcome certain block in your life. You come to clear-cut decision that there is a way out. You confidently decide that there is a closer you wish to follow, then victory and triumph are assured. If you really want peace of mind and inner claim, you will get it. It doesn't matter how unjustly you have been treated, or how unfair the boss has been, or what a mean someday someone has proved to be. All this make no difference when you awaken to your mental and spiritual powers. You know what you want, and you will definitely refuse to let the thieves of hatred, anger, hostility, and ill will rob your peace, harmony, health, and happiness. Once you learn the habit of identifying your strength immediately with your aim in life, you cease to become upset by people, condition, news, and event. Your aim is peace, health, inspiration, harmony, and abundance. Feel the river of peace flowing through you now. Your third is the immaterial and invisible power. You can choose to let it bless, inspire, and give you peace. Thank you. This was the page 92 of Power of Subconscious Mind. Hope you like it.